out their wickedness. They're trying to play us and to force upon us a type of amnesia. And every time one of us pops up and talk about history and talk about the present that looks a whole lot like the past, it pisses them off because they know that we're coming into our own minds, and they thought that we were dead mentally still. They thought that we were still suffering from amnesia. So they're playing dumb.
Hypersensitive to anybody else who steps outside of that realm. So that's, I think, what was at the...
Let me just ask this quick. Can Pete Buttigieg become the nominee?
Of course. No, it's not too big of a problem, but he's got to be willing to be self-critical and to acknowledge that most black people are, unlike me, are conservative morally and conservative socially, even if not politically. If many Republicans hadn't been caught in a quagmire of bigotry, they could exploit the inherent cultural conservatism of black people.
Now, notice what he just said there. Listen again.
To acknowledge that most black people are, unlike me, are conservative morally and conservative.
He says, unlike me, conservative morally. That's Michael Eric Dyson, right? Dr. Michael Eric Dyson is considered to be a preacher, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. You can be for whatever you want to be and all of that. We should show respect to people of all groups. If you're going to show respect to somebody who's a killer, who's a murderer, who's a liar, who's a thief, white collar, blue collar crimes, whatever the situation is, if you consider people that are part of alternative lifestyles to be in such a similar group in your own mind, then that does, just like you would still show a level of respect to other people that do things that you don't agree with, you can still show respect to those that are in a part of another community without endorsing those lifestyles. But this man's claimed to be a man of the, he acts like he's a man of the cloth. And see, that's the danger in black folk doing all of this extracurricular stuff. And then throwing around the words, every other thing come out their mouth, toxic masculinity. Faking the funk, some of you. And that's the reason why, once again, you're going to go down in history as nobodies.
Socially, even if not politically. If many Republicans hadn't been caught in a quagmire of bigotry, they could exploit the inherent cultural conservatism of black people.
And when he says inherent conservatism of black people, he's absolutely right. Let me hurry up and get out of here because I was supposed to be gone a long time ago. Let me tell y'all something real quick. We consider this to be blasphemy to compare our circumstance to anybody else. I said blasphemy. I want to show you all one more quick thing. I looked at a tweet from Meet the Press, right? And look at the tweet that Meet the Press put out. Let me see if I can find it here. Where is it? Here it is. Look at the tweet that Meet the Press put out. Can you all read that? Keep giving us a thumbs up, family. Like it and sharing and hit the notification bell. It's over 1,000 people in the chat. Welcome those of you that are in the building. We know that the notifications didn't come out today, family, but we'd like you to still make sure that you share this podcast even when it's over. Did y'all see that? Meet the Press put out a tweet that says, watch, Michael Eric Dyson says Buttigieg Harris can't engage in an oppression derby. Pay attention. Meet the Press put out a tweet that said, Michael Eric Dyson says Buttigieg Harris can't engage in an oppression derby. See, them labeling it like that made it look like that was also, by them wording it that way, Michael Eric Dyson says Buttigieg and Harris, this white man and this black woman can't engage in an oppression derby. In other words, he's trying to say MSNBC is emphasizing that statement from Michael Eric Dyson about black folk also not comparing our struggles with other people. That's because white folks want to be relieved of the responsibility of making right their wrongs. They don't want to be exposed for it. That's why they put that. That's why they worded it like that. But God is a God of justice. And to the dominant society, whether they like it or lump it, baby, it's going down. It's going down. And I'm not the only one. People that's a part of the LGBTQ community believes the same thing. Thumbs up, family. Don't forget, by the way, shop with us at shopfnq.com.